All right, guys, let's take a look at the Oscar Humboldt automatic GMT. First off, I have to say big thanks to my very generous good friend Josh for gifting me this watch. Josh lives in the Chicago area, and that's where Oscar is. So you can kind of see the connection there already. A lot of Chicago watch enthusiasts will gravitate toward Oscar and the brands that are in the region. And I think that's a healthy thing, you know. Wherever your region is, if there's a watch manufacturer there that is doing good things, you know, check them out. Take part of that. I think that's, you know, pretty fun thing to have if it's geographical to where you live. If not, then you can reach out to somebody else that's doing it. So let's just break this down for my like a normal video, right? So case on this is actually 39.5 millimeter. I measure the bezel at like 40. We're just going to call it a 40 millimeter watch. The lug to lug is a 47.2. You can see this thing is completely brushed. The reason it's done that way is because these watches are meant to be worn. Oscar wants you to wear these watches and not be afraid to wear them in your regular everyday life. That's why they made this one, you know, more brushed, so it's going to look, you know, it's not going to show the scratches as bad as you wear it. It's a good size, like I said, 40 by 47 essentially. Thickness is only 12.5 millimeter. You have a slightly double domed sapphire crystal up top. You have 20 millimeter lug width here, and this bracelet tapers down nicely to 16 mil. You have a fully milled out clasp. Look at no micro adjust. Aha, yes there is. It's toolless. It's down below, and it's easy to adjust, making it very easy to adjust it on the fly for when you need to, you know, increase or decrease that size depending on your wrist. So you can see on the case back here, it does have anti-shock and anti-magnetic properties. From what I understand, there should be a Faraday cage inside here, a soft iron Faraday cage. And then the anti-shock is part of the Sellita SW330 movement and the way it's cased inside this case. So it's truly a watch meant to be worn, okay? So that movement is a GMT movement. It is a forward only for the 24-hour hand, and then it has a quick set date function. You can get this watch in 3 different colors. There's the white, there's a navy blue, and there's a black dial. The blue and the black is going to have a different kind of lume setup. You're a little bit limited with this guy with the white dial because that lume is actually in that relief there in the center part on this cutout dial. So it has those cutouts at the markers. So the 12, 3, 9 are all done in the numbers, and then the other ones are just slits, leaving below a relief of black, making it super legible, matching the black framed handset. And then your date cutout is at the 6 o'clock position. And check out that orange seconds hand ticking away. You can see it goes all the way out to the perimeter. And then the balance is actually the Oscar barrel logo, which is also seen on the signed crown. So you have stainless steel bezel insert. This is a bi-directional 120 click bezel. So and it's very sturdy. It's not going to get bumped easily, and there's no play in it. This is a very quality control focused watch in its assembly and execution. Has really nice screw pins for the bracelet, and like I said, the fit and finish of it is just spot on. And it better be, because the price is $21.75 for this thing, right? So yes, I recognize that's a lot of money, but you're getting a very well-built watch. I know that price point is going to deter a lot of people away, potentially because of whatever your beliefs are, what watches should cost, but I'm here to tell you that watches prices are, there's a lot of things to factor in. You know what I mean? There's the overhead, there's the watch components, the assembly, you know, and then, you know, the brand, you know, the marketing and everything, like all of that is factored in. And I don't care if you're talking about high-end luxury brands or if you're talking about the Alibaba stuff. those price points are dictated by many different things. This one here, you know, they do a lot of outings, they do a lot of community things, they even do some charitable things. So all of that is encompassed within the brand. And, you know, maybe just look a little deeper. And if you're not interested, then don't be interested. Oak and Oscar is not going to be for everybody, and they recognize that. This watch brand and the watches are kind of more exclusive, and you get that vibe when you talk to the owners, or even when you look on the website and you read some of the reviews of it. It is definitely more of a club almost thing. You know, you can visit their site, you can make an appointment, and you can go hang out at their spot in Chicago, maybe have a cocktail with them. And like I said, they do outings, they go on adventures, fishing, fly fishing, and all kinds of stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. I've ran in and talked to Chase, the owner, a couple of times. Seems like a really nice guy, and even talked to some of the employees throughout the years. They're a great crew. I think it's a good brand and a great watch. So I'm very proud to own this one. Of course, a little biased because it was given to me by a good friend, Josh, too, who has bailed me out. I got stranded on a canceled flight in Chicago, and Josh saved me. So that is a sign of a true friend right there, when you can call him up and just say, hey, what are you doing? Nothing. I was just packing for my trip tomorrow. Hey, I'm stuck in Chicago. Can you come pick me up? Sure, I'll be there in 20 minutes. I mean, who does that? That's just so freaking cool, that some of the people you meet in this community. Because that's how I met Josh. I met him through, watches. So, and we talk often, and it's a good friendship. So, and that's, I think, a good representative of some of the people that own the Oak and Oscar brand. They're just good people doing good things and wearing good watches. So I will give you a lume shot here. It's, like I said, on the white dial one, it's not going to be lume heavy because it's limited to that cutout in the dial there in the center. Of course, you have the pip, the GMT hand, the hour-minute hand, and then that ring around the center. So if you want more lume, look at the navy or the black. But if you like the white dials like I do, this one looks great. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next vid.